Look, selling to community members feels weird. I get it, but what drives much of that uncomfortable feeling is an inaccurate view of what's involved to balance both a great community experience and a great sales experience. Now, if you're involved in getting this balance right, you're really going to want to check out the 3 things I'm going to share in this video because they're absolutely crucial to your success. But real quick, before I get to that, if you're new around here, my name's Jono, and I've helped hundreds of companies and thousands of people build engaging online and in-person communities with less hassle and better results. But what are these 3 things that I'm going to share? Well, number 1 is that it's a mistake to think that community managers, advocates, and developer relations people bear zero responsibility to sales at their companies. Look, I'm not trying to be a bolder, more Britishy version of the Monopoly man here, but here's the deal. Everyone, from the CEO down to interns just getting going in their career, are responsible for making the business successful. And the most fundamental oxygen in a business to keep it thriving is finding customers and making them happy. Now, sure, salespeople talk to prospects and close them, but many other departments play a key role in supporting customers and in a way that maps naturally to their skills. Marketing creates sales collateral, product provides demos and product assets, support solves problems. And yes, community and devrel play a really important but super weird role in this, which we'll get to a little bit later on. But do you know what isn't super weird? Throwing a like on this video. Go on, you know you want to. All right, so number 2. Modern sales isn't anywhere near as sleazy as you might think. Now, sure, years ago, sales was kind of like those cheesy used car salesmen in utterly stupid suits who were pushing you too hard to buy something you don't need, but that isn't really how it works anymore. For example, I've got a business coach, and I've been with him now for about 2 years. Now, when I first talked to him on a Zoom call, he spent about 45 minutes with a voracious curiosity about my business and my goals. Now, when I tried to turn the conversation to learn a little bit more about his coaching services and how he works, he said, Jono, don't worry, we'll get to that. But I really want to get to the heart of who you are. We actually ran out of time, so we penciled in another Zoom call, and I was kind of stunned and told my wife that he wasn't really selling to me. But he was. In actuality, he was doing it the way he should have been doing it, by building a relationship and finding ways to help. This is exactly what good salespeople do, and also what good devrel and community people do too. The problem is that the sales experiences that stand out in our minds are usually negative ones. The good sales experiences we don't even notice because they just feel natural. Now, if you want to not just have a natural sales process with your community members, but also want to build consistent growth and engagement for your community too, you should also check out our Community Leadership Core. We provide one-on-one coaching and accountability. It's tailored directly to you and your company, helping you to both work faster and smarter and generate measurable results every single month. And if you want to find out more, click the link below in the video description. Now, finally, the 3rd point I want to make here, and probably the most important one, is that your superpowers of working with community members are a huge asset in the sales process and can be an antidote to a bad sales experience. Because look, not all salespeople are good at what they do. Some are in fact pushy, plastic-haired, smooth-talking muppets ensconced in Armani underpants and Versace socks. And let's be honest, you may have some of these people in your company. But this is where community managers and developer relations really shines. Because the unit of success in sales is the sale, but the unit of success in community and devrel is the relationship. This relationship is a powerful force for not just helping your community members to get great results with your product or your technology, but also in ensuring that their experience with sales is a positive one. For example, a member of our Community Leadership Core Accelerator was pretty anxious about getting pulled into the sales process, and they did have some pushy salespeople at their company. Now, he was chatting to a developer in his community one day who wanted to solve a particular problem. Now, their open source tool could do it, but their paid enterprise version would get them where they needed to be much faster. So the developer relations guy suggested that this developer explored their enterprise product. He got on a call with them on Zoom and he said, look, I think the enterprise product would really help you to get where you want to get to faster and cheaper, and I'll make an introduction to you to the sales team. But I want to do 2 things for you as well. Number 1 is I'll tell the sales team that we have an existing relationship and I want them to really take care of you. And 2, I'll check in with you periodically to see how things are going, and if you've got any problems, I will personally make sure that they get resolved. You see, this is where the power of community managers and devrel comes from. We focus on the relationships, which can enormously help the sales process, both for the community member and for your company. Okay, so now we've got the fundamentals in place. How do you put all of this into practice? Well, if you click on this video over here, I'm going to walk you step by step through how to get the balance right when selling to your community members. But other than that, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one.